And it was really just the other day when the Lord dropped this into my heart that the word for our church this year in 2021 is going to be revive. I believe God wants to revive some things. I believe God wants to do a new work in people's hearts and lives. And I believe He wants to do it this year in 2021 because a lot of us have got stale in 2020. A lot of our dreams got stale in 2020. A lot of you really got the wind knocked out of you in 2020, and you're wondering if you could ever survive, if you could ever dream again. I'm believing that God is going to send a revival to your heart and to your life. And as Pastor Jeff was just preaching his guts out these past 2 weeks, it was just a constant reminder that it's exactly what you want to do, Lord. You want to do something brand new in our hearts and lives. You want to revive some dreams. You want to revive some marriages. There are some marriages that are on life support. But you want to revive those marriages. There is direction that some of you have prayed for, and now you can't see things because it's so cloudy. He wants to revive and give you divine direction in your life. He wants to revive with healing. He wants to send a revival in our heart. He wants to revive strength within us. He wants you to get back in the game because some of you got dust all over you. And He just wants to revive, blow that stuff off, and He wants to revive you again. Various places, things that you thought that were dead, He wants to revive. The breath of God wants to breathe within us once again. And I believe that 2021 is the year that God wants to revive our hopes and God wants to revive our dreams and that God's going to do miracles like we've never seen before. And I believe that for our church. I believe that for me. 2021, revive. And the verse the Lord had given in Isaiah 43, verse 19, He says, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to do something new. He's the God of new beginnings. Some of us need a new beginning. He's the God of a fresh start. Some of you need a fresh start. He's going to do something new. Matter of fact, Lamentations says that His mercies are new every morning. His faithfulness, His mercies, every single morning. And I believe 2021 is going to be the best year that you've ever had. And it will be the best year you've ever had if it's the best year you've ever had spiritually. You got to put the Lord first in all these things, but I'm believing God to do something special. Man, I'm believing that this is a fresh start for a lot of you. I'm believing that God wants to revive you and that you're going to experience answers to prayers, to things that you've been praying for years, but you're going to see those answers, and then you're going to record it on your iPhone, and you're going to put it on your answered prayer list so that you can go back and you can remember the things that God said He was going to do that He is doing. We have short-term memory. God can breathe life into us and we think we're going to die. Write these things down. Be reminded of the goodness of the Lord. He says, I'm going to do something new. He goes on and He says in that very verse, and it's already happening. God is already moving. God is already doing things. He's already at work. As we set out to pray, do you know that God's already moving? When we set that time and we've got our prayer list and we go down through, do you know He's already moving? And some of you may think, well, why pray? Why should I pray if God's already moving? If God already knows? You need to understand that prayer is not informing God about things that you need. Prayer is realigning your focus on the things that God is doing. That's what prayer is.